Atar Meher Baba Ki Jai. We are here today to share Bhauji's Ghazals, and there are so many, and there's so many to share them with love. So, but before we start, I thought maybe we can just quickly listen to Bhauji for 7 minutes, actually very short, 11 minutes, as to what he went through in order to come up with what he did. In coming up with all those ghazals that show, that make his separation felt so strongly about Baba, from Baba, and that increased his love, obviously. So let me quickly share. This film is actually shown the other day on Hyderabad Center, and I'm playing a few small clips from there, and we'll take it from there. And I have something else that I also want to share from Meher Sarod. Hopefully it's not too long, but let me try. Jai Baba. So this is a small clip that we will hear.
Really sublime prayer. So I said, when he did not know that it was composed by Baba himself, he said, did you not find better words for that? And now he says, this is sublime. So in this way, that prayer was included. I think that you must have also got a copy of the prayer. Sometimes he would also dictate me certain ghazals, and he would put my name as if I composed that ghazal. But I did not, and he would put my name. So in this way, one after another book I wrote, and then he says to me that I want you to write ghazals. And I said to him, Baba, ghazals, they can be written either in Urdu or Persian. It is not possible to write ghazals in any other language. It is not possible. So Baba says, what do you think? I am Ustad. Ustad means master. I am Ustad, and I will teach you how to write ghazals. But you try. So I tried. But I just evolved different new meters in Hindi, but they were not the meters of the ghazal. So then Baba dictated me 2 ghazals at night, and the next day he asked me to read out those ghazals in the Malli Hall. I read out those 2 ghazals, and Baba says, how are these ghazals? And fool I was. I said to him, they are not grammatically correct. And Baba says, no, they are correct. I said, Baba, grammatically they are not correct, because I had studied Hindi meters. So according to that, they were not correct. So I said, they are not correct. So then Baba says, all right, send these 2 ghazals to Keshwar Narayan Nigam Hamirpur, who was also a poet, and ask his opinion. So I wrote back to him, and he gave his opinion that the ghazals are not correct. Because Bhau was there, he did not know that Baba composed the ghazals. So he said that grammatically they are not correct. And I was very happy. I was very happy. Yes, of course, Baba wanted his opinion. So he also gave the same opinion that they were not correct. So I read out that letter to Baba, saying that the ghazals are not grammatically correct. And I tell Baba, did I not tell you that they were not correct? And the compassionate one, he kept quiet. He did not say a word, as if he accepted his mistake. The beloved, so compassionate, He knows that we don't know. So we don't know. When he knows, can he say anything to us? He knows the reason why we don't know. So until the time we know, he does not say anything. There is nothing but forgiveness. I would just behave like this. I would tell him that no, they were not correct, and still he accepted that. So after years I came to know when I actually started writing ghazals. Now what happens, I wrote one new book of songs. Of course the meters were quite new, and read out to Baba. And Baba says to me that you have written very good songs, really very good, but they are not ghazals. When we go to Guru Prasad Pune, then I would teach you how to write ghazals. We went to Guru Prasad, and one night Baba says to me that today I will teach you how to write ghazals. And Baba was sitting on the bed, and he was playing the drum, Indian drum, on his thigh and with rhythm. And he gave me one line, and he asked me to recite that line in that rhythm. It was summer time, and when Baba would retire, the doors and windows and ventilators, everything would be closed, summer time, very hot. And Baba asked me to repeat that line in that rhythm. I repeated for half an hour, could not follow anything. And I said to him, Baba, I don't follow anything, please stop. And he says, continue. Again I continued for half an hour. I followed nothing. And Baba was perspiring, I was perspiring. So I said to him, Baba, I don't follow anything, please stop. So he says, continue. Again I continued for 15 minutes. Still I could not follow. And I said to him, Baba, I don't follow, please now stop it. So Baba says, stupid, go and sit there. So I was sitting there, and Baba was lying down, and still he was playing the drum on his thigh. And I was thinking, what a type of nut I am. That Baba took so much trouble for me. He was perspiring and perspiring, and still he wanted to teach me, but I could not follow. When this thought came, I tell you the truth, just like breeze, it came. Everything just like something very dry, and all of a sudden it becomes green. And Baba got up and he said, compose. And within 5 minutes, of course, I composed the ghazal.
Yeah, there is one more small piece that I would play, and I have to move it a little forward here.
And Baba got up and he said, compose. And within 5 minutes, of course, I composed the ghazal. And then he was after me, so every day I would compose ghazals. So in this way he taught me, and of course ghazals I wrote, different things I wrote, and then I felt very much disgusted. So this writing work, night watch, correspondence, and different things, and at the top of it, Baba's teasing to any extent. And the life, how to explain this life? If Baba would tease, that we would not like. When he would stop teasing, that too we would not like. And would say that why did he stop teasing? When he would praise, of course, that we would not like. When he would stop praising, that too we would not like. How to explain this life? But actually it would happen. This is the truth. That he would tease and tease, and at the time we would not like. But When he would stop teasing, then of course, as if it was something Baba would give, so we would wait for it, and why we would think, why did he stop teasing? Sometimes he would become quite indifferent. He would not talk, he would not look at you. I was keeping watch. So when some phase would come, at that time for months together, I would be with him, but he would not look at me. He would not look at me. When he would want water, he would just look at this side and he would make the sign. So I would give him water. He would take like this and again he would give me the glass. He would not look at me for months together. I would be always with him, but he would remain indifferent. Sometimes, of course, I would be giving massage during night. I would be giving massage, and at the same time, I would be feeling the separation. I would just forget that I am giving massage to Baba. I would just feeling the separation more and more, as if Baba was just away and away and away from me, away and away. The more I would just want to come near him, the more I would find that he was going away and away from me. All the time, how to explain such thing? That I was all the time with him, giving him massage, and I was feeling like this. I would just forget that Baba was there in his physical form. So this would happen. So then afterwards, writing work too much, so I felt disgusted. I thought that now I must not do this writing work. And the compassionate one, he would tell me, your work, you have no idea, it will be read out throughout the world. And I would just think that Baba was just humoring me. I would not take it seriously. Sometimes he would say that you have no idea what you are writing. The poets, of course, the poet who wrote Ram's life, it is nothing before your work. So many things.
Jai Baba. That's a little bit about Ghazals. And I think the reason why I chose the second part is because that he talks about that separation he felt and Baba's indifference to him, which obviously was instrumental in Bhauji coming up with all these beautiful ghazals that we have these days, that through Meher Sarod, Roshni and everything. So that's something, and I have something here which I thought I might share for those who haven't read the acknowledgements for Meher Sarod. This might throw some light. So here Bhauji says, it was Meher Baba himself who taught me how to write ghazals and gave me the inspiration to write what is contained in Meher Sarod. Meher Baba himself titled this book and arranged for its publication in Hindi just a few months before he dropped his mortal body to leave behind his immortal words. And like Bhauji says, he is the one who literally authored most of these lines. And Bhauji obviously did add a lot to it himself, but that's what it is. So Baba must be acknowledged foremost, for he is the very source of everything contained in this book of poems. The ghazals have been translated into English by me over a period of years, and David Fenster and Peter Booth coordinated the editing. In certain instances, I have given commentaries on the meaning of some couplets. David Fenster was a great help and did much work typing the translations, commentaries, and foreword. I am grateful to him and to Peter for their help in preparing the manuscript for publication. And it further goes. So about Meher Sarod, sorry. Baba had declared that he would not give public darshan at Guru Prasad. This is a time when this particular Meher Sarod, this book of poems, actually took birth. So he says Baba had declared that he would not give public darshan at Guru Prasad, and he even had signs posted on the gates of Guru Prasad stating Avatar Meher Baba has stopped saying or giving darshan to anyone. He had also instructed the mandali that none of us were to leave the grounds. Instead of the usual morning meetings and darshan at Guru Prasad, Baba was working in his room in strict seclusion with orders for absolute silence in the building and on the grounds. After doing the inner work alone for several hours, Baba would walk into the main hall and call for the mandali. Baba would appear exhausted and weak as a result of his seclusion work. The mandali would then join Baba in prayers, the prayer of repentance and Master's prayer. This was the daily routine, and no one from outside was allowed in. So, and then it further goes. We heard about, how hot it was and everything through what Bhauji shared in this particular video. Um, and he also mentions here, because Baba was perspiring so much, he would take the handkerchief and he would wipe Baba's brow as he inquired about the day's writing work. So he further continues, Baba was in a good mood sitting on his bed at about 6:30. As the evening twilight came, he gestured, today I'll teach you how to write ghazals. So that continues. I'm not reading the whole thing. The first actually 85 songs he composed were published under Meher Geetika. So that's the one that came about the first time. And he claims here, Baba says, they're not ghazals, but only ghazal-like, the ones in Meher Geetika. And then he tells him, okay, I'll teach you how to write ghazals. And Baba then dictated this line to him. And the line goes, my heart is terrified even to hear the name of love. I'm sure you all have heard that song sung by various people, and particularly the one I listen to most is the one shared by Ted Judson. That's a beautiful song. But if you get a chance, we'll play that ghazal sometime later in the program. So Bhau says, I began repeating it slowly, this particular line. Now my heart is terrified even to hear the name of love. I began repeating it slowly to Baba as Baba played a rhythm with his fist on his thighs like a tabla. Now my heart is terrified even to hear the name of love. And it just keeps on repeating that. Standing before Baba in the intense heat, I repeated this line over and over again. Half an hour passed. I was perspiring and Baba was also perspiring as he repeated the rhythm. But I could not grasp the rhythm which Baba was trying to make me understand. After a while, I pleaded, Baba, I do not follow. Please do not take so much trouble for me. Baba gave me a sharp glance while never stopping his constant rhythmic pounding, and he gestured, continue, continue. So I continued to repeat the line to Baba for over half an hour. Now my heart is terrified even to hear the name of love. That's the line. Despite the repetition, I still had no notion of meter. Baba was strenuously trying to make me grasp. Again, I pleaded, Baba, it is too hot here. Please stop this. So Baba continues, and we heard about, that waft of wind that Bhauji felt swipe across, and suddenly everything became clear to him. And so that's basically, there's a lot more, but I thought maybe we'll have everybody share the wonderful ghazals of Bhau at this time. So we'll now open it up to everybody. And you obviously know that you need to raise your hand so we can call on you to share Bhauji's ghazals. So anybody at this time, or I can continue reading?
I have one.
Yeah, please. Fred, Jai Baba.
Jai Baba, everybody. This is from Mihir Sarod, History Written in Blood, Ghazal 131. O Mihir, what should I tell you of my heart burning in separation? It is slowly disappearing through longing while waiting in your lane. Lovers come into your lane with their lives in their palms. Thousands wait at its entrance, shedding tears of fire. Out of all these genuine lovers, only a few can enter after losing everything. They are the ones completely detached from the world and completely attached to you. The history of the lovers in your lane has always been written with the blood of their hearts, but only those who can drink the heart's blood are able to understand it. Such lovers neither eat nor sleep, but remain infinitely restless for union with you. They pass through unimaginable suffering with nothing but you in their hearts. No one can imagine how many pieces these lovers' hearts have broken into. They face death at every step, but still they have courage to keep coming closer to you. The life of such lovers bathes in the blood of the wounds of their hearts. They live only for you while digging a grave for themselves. Out of thousands of such lovers who have finally come into your lane, a rare one reaches your abode. The rest remain dying, burning in separation. O Bhau, even to reach his lane means to burn the life of the self. To enter this lane, even genuine lovers must face unimaginable agonies. Chai Baba.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Fred, for sharing that. And that's from which book?
Meher Sarod.
Meher Sarod, yeah.
That was 131.
Wow. That's great. And we see a bunch of hands here now. That's great. And we'll start with Ken Richard. Jai Baba Ken.
Hi, thank you. I think it was probably in the late 70s, early 80s. I began writing some songs at the request of Jane Barry Haynes, and she suggested that I look into Bhau Kalchuri's Ghazals. So I wrote about 36 songs, I think, from the Ghazals in Meher Sarod and Meher Roshani 1 and 2. And I shared them with Bhau, sent him tapes, and he shared them around with the Mandali. And when I went to India, I spoke with him about permission to sing them and to work with them publicly, and he gave me that permission in writing, so I feel able to do that. These aren't really ghazals in the sense that he spoke of his work not being ghazals, but mine are even further away because they're simply songs based on the ghazals. This one is from Meher Roshani 1, and it's the first, I think, in the book. It's called Omerabad. You are the abode of Lord Mayher. You are the abode of Lord Mayher. Salutations to you, Merabad. The wine shop's trade will continue here for ages. He who drinks the cup of defeat will be victorious in Merabad, where loss is the only gain. It is not easy to bow the head, to wash away name and fame, swinging an axe to the self, drinking the wine eternal from this tavern Merabad. 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 Salutations to you, Merabad. You are the abode of Lord Mayhem. You are the abode of Lord Mayhem. Salutations to you, Merabad. The beloved tailor hath stitched for everyone the perfect fit, but it can be worn only when the old is burned in the fire of love at Merabad, speaking in languages of the heart. Total forgetfulness is the art. Memory of the days of spring never fade at Merabad. 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 Salutations to you, Merabad. You are the abode of Lord Mayhem. You are the abode of Lord Mayhem. Salutations to you.
Hey, Baba, divine, Ken, beautiful. Yeah, and did you say that there are 30 of such songs you based on Bhau's Ghazals?
Yes, that's right.
Well, you have a
There's
lot of...
about 36 of them. I actually have them recorded. They're up on my SoundCloud. I can send links to people. They're free to listen to and download.
Yeah, beautiful. And you can share a lot more here as we just keep moving along. Thank you so much, Ken. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
And next we have Dr. Robin Reeves and Oppenheim. Robin Reeves Oppenheim, sorry.
Jai Baba, everybody. How do we change this view, Jim? Sorry. Change the view, please.
What do you want?
I don't know, the gallery view. Okay.
Got it.
Is it good now?
Okay, yes. Jai Baba, so when Jim and I are going to read a ghazal, I'm going to do one, and then he's going to do one. But I just wanted to give a little backstory. Towards the end of Bhauji's life, there were a group of us that lived a lot of the time in India and were part of his care team. And towards the end of his life, he was talking to us in small groups. And one of the things he said to me in that period of time, where I had asked him, I had been one of his ghazal readers since he started coming to the US in 1985, having met him in 1972, Amar Tithi, and some of us who were there are on this call as well. And in 1985, he started coming to the West, and then there were a group of us who he would call on in different places to read ghazals. So towards the end of his life, I said, Bhauji, why don't you write more ghazals? And he said to me, no, you write. And so at the end, towards the end of his life, probably that last year, he said to me, he told me to write. And I was thinking, that he meant songs and poems, which are the things that I had written since I was a teenager. And after he passed, and I was there with him and the family and part of the care team the last month of his life, and also with him in the hospital. And all of that is, I've never told that story, but it's a different, I'm not going to tell it now, but it's a very, anyway, heartfelt experience that I went through with that and with him. But after he passed, I had the opportunity to start a doctoral program. And that was another Baba story of how that happened. Anyway, after 7.5 years, I finally finished it and published my dissertation. And so Bauji used to call me in the beginning, Sister Robin. And then during that time we were with him towards the end of his life, I became Dancing Mummy. And I feel pretty sure that he would tease me now and say, Dr. Dancing Mummy or something like that.
I do that for Bauji.
He does that for Bauji. So I was looking for, we haven't been able to go to India for a couple of years because of COVID. So I was looking for ghazals in my house and I found Sun Rays. And the inscription from Bauji to our Sun Rays is, my dearest sister Robin and brother Jim, may beloved Avatar Meher Baba have his loving glance at you so that sun rays may become a medium for your meditation in action, and you may long and long to kiss his divinity. Bow. So I was looking through the ghazals and I opened up to one on number 73. And the name of it is called Not Yet Completely Stupid. And I thought, that's the one I'm going to read. Because after that 7.5 years, that's exactly how I feel. Not yet completely stupid. So here we go. And the light is not great in this room, so bear with me. Oh, Meher, what suffering you pass through continuously for the creation, though you are infinite power, knowledge, and bliss. A moth burns in the candle for itself, but the candle burns for all the moths, and also to turn everyone into a moth. Oh, beloved, what happens when mankind forgets you and ignores your wish? It seeks and seeks material enjoyment, and thus suffers terribly. Oh, intellectuals, you may laugh at me thinking that I am stupid in this sophisticated age, and you are right. But I tell you, you are involved with manyness, and I am involved with oneness, and this fact is beyond your grasp. Oh, religionists, no one has ever found God through any religion, and this shows that God cannot be approached through religion. Therefore, why not ask the religions to go and invite God the beloved with all love to come to you? Oh, people of the world, you fly in airplanes, use computers and telephones, watch TV, and enjoy all sorts of comforts. And still, why aren't you happy? Because you have forgotten the one, the source of everything, and instead are involved with his shadow, which has no substance. Oh, brothers and sisters, you have not to go to the mountain to enjoy solitude, peace, and quiet. And you have not to renounce anything. Solitude, peace, and quiet are within everyone, and one can enjoy them within oneself in the midst of activities and noise. provided one longs to renounce the false self in love for the beloved. Oh, Bhau, you appear to be very stupid, and it is amazing that you have not gained anything, though you have been in the company of the beloved for many years. Perhaps your stupidity is your gain, and though you have been putting forth great efforts to have such stupidity, still you have not become completely stupid by his love. Jai Baba.
Wow. No wonder you read all those beautiful Bhau's ghazals, and you read it so beautifully and with so much love. Jai Baba. And do you have one more to share?
One more.
Yeah, great. Go ahead, Jai Baba.
This is the same kind of thing that happened this morning, where I went through, and this one just kind of zoomed in and really kind of hit me. Perhaps where I am in my life right now. This is from Meher Sarod, 151, and it's called "Love Has Ruined Me." This intoxication is so intense, I've completely forgotten myself. Oh, beloved, I've become yours. I no longer belong to myself. If that sight is gained, it sees him everywhere. Without it, he's nowhere. But up until now, I do not know where he is and where he's not. My heart is somewhere and I'm somewhere else. This particle of dust does not know what or where it is. I was held in great respect and renown throughout the world. But this love has ruined me without leaving a trace of my grave. You would not listen to the song I composed for you. It turned into dust and pricks me like thorns. Oh, Meher, my life is restless. I'm longing. My longing is weeping. Doesn't this voice of my heart ever reach your abode? Oh, Bhau, how long can I bear the torments of my beloved? My fate is terrible, yet it is not. Jai Baba.
Beautiful, beautiful, both of you. Wow, wonderful. You know, I just came across a couple of lines that Adi writes in Meher Sarod in the introduction, and he quotes Bhav, and here he says, "You made me quite useless, and because of it, I'm becoming most useful." After listening to Robin share that ghazal and you guys, and I thought I'll quickly share that one. Wonderful, both of you. And I'm sure you have more, but you can always come up later in the queue once others finish and then share. Thank you so much. Thank you. And next, John and Anita Dennison. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba. I'm going to read from Meher Sarod, Ghazal 102. Only God knows where you are. Oh, Meher, you aren't with me. Only God knows where you are. I searched for you for ages. Now I've finally heard that you are in my heart. How long can I continue searching for you when you have crushed me with tragedy's mountains? When I remember you, I find you have become the voice of my heart. You are the whole universe, Triloka. You are Fana. You are Baka. You are the story of love,
You are the moth and the flame. This love is torture. You are every ominous cloud. From one of your powerful glances, my heart recognized you as God. My heart restlessly calls you. Come to me from wherever you are. After a long time, I discovered that you are wherever I am not. I cannot console my heart in its madness for you. Reveal yourself to the silence of its voice. My heart has broken into pieces too often. Oh, beloved, how unfaithful you are. Where did I make my mistake? Why do you remain indifferent to me? Oh, Bhau, this is the way of love. Let your heart burn. Burning in his furnace is the only comfort in your fate. Jai Baba.
Wow. Beautiful, John. Wonderful. Yeah, I mean, that longing, that separation can only happen when you experience it, I guess. And that's what I think he went through. And here is something I thought I'll quickly share. Again, from Meher Sarod, it's beautiful. So how Baba would actually make him do all, write these ghazals. So Baba, here it goes. Each afternoon when I went to be with Baba, he would anxiously inquire, how many ghazals did you write today? Read them out to me. As I read to Baba, he would gesture, describing each line. See that? I like that one. As I read to Baba, he would gesture, describing each line. For instance, my boat is sinking in a mid-ocean storm. Baba would spread his arms like an ocean during a storm with don't you hear the voice of my heart shouting for help? Baba would gesture as if calling for help. When I read, what happened to my heart's cup? I am weeping to find it empty. Baba, pointing to his heart, would make the gesture for tears. I felt this reading followed by Baba's motions was like a song accompanying a dance. Beautiful. So there it is. Beautiful. Thanks for sharing that, John and Anita. Anita, do you have one more or something?
Oh, let's see.
You can always come back
One
when
sec.
you're
Now,
ready.
John said he would, John was planning on reading another one, so
Yes,
I'll let
please.
him read.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
From Meher Sarod, number 123. The fire that finds you burns only in the mad. O Meher, the fire that finds you burns only in the mad. Rays of intense love shine in your divine garden. The nightingale is longing for the bud to open. What thirst it has to sip the blossom's nectar. The nightingale is restless. It suffers rage after rage. But see what patience it has to drink only the flower's nectar. At last it has found the nectar. In its death has given it life. How beautiful is the song after tasting the essence of life. The nightingale has become the flower after drinking its wine. Her song is now the flower and its music is now its life. How many men of God are like the nightingale? Every breath of such men breathes raging storms. Such men of God have no consciousness of eating or sleeping. They only burn to ash in the fire of separation and longing. Out of thousands of men of God, only one fortunate man is blessed with union. His veil is lifted, and he finds that he is the tavern's master. Oh, Bhau, will you ever be able to become a man of God? You are not even considered a respectable, upright person. Jai Baba.
Wow, read so beautifully. Thank you so much, John. Lovely, lovely that was.
Thank you.
Yeah, continuing before Ken shares his ghazal, I thought I'll share one more paragraph from Meher Sarod. It's so beautiful. I mean, the acknowledgement section which Bhau put together, wrote there. And we just learned about the gestures Baba would make for each line he gave. And Bhau further continues, but much more than Baba's gestures, it was the expression on his face and in his eyes that amazed me. It was as if Baba himself was actually passing through all the suffering of the lover's situation that I described. At those moments, Baba's heart was weeping blood. His heart was restless. He was suffering from the pain of longing and separation. I was awed to see him like this. Beautiful. And next, it's going to be Ken, Jai Baba Ken.
Okay, Jiwala, thank you. This is from Marashani 2, I think, the second one. It's called Look Within, You Are Your Own Veil. I asked him, where are you? And he said, look within, for all of the worlds and the plains through heaven are the creation of your mind. Oh, Meher, give the gift of your mercy to my tears, manifest in my heart. For my awakened consciousness is laughing through the veil. You must lose yourself to find yourself is the secret it reveals. And I asked him, where are you? And he said, look within, for nothing but the pain of longing gives relief. And love must bear the curtain of your mind if you truly want release. I asked him, where are you? And he said, look within, for all of the worlds and the plains through heaven are the creation of your mind. Oh, Meher, give the gift gift of your mercy to my tears and manifest in my heart. For my awakened consciousness is laughing through the veil. To lose yourself, to find yourself is the secret it reveals. I asked him, where are you? And he said, look within, for all of the worlds and the plains through heaven are the creation of your mind. Sure, Baba.
Hey, Baba. Beautiful, Ken. Keep them coming. So we'll go to Dr. Robin Reeves again. Jai Baba.
Okay.
Go.
Jai Baba. Let me get rid of the chat. It's just distracting to me. And put it back on the
Go
other
ahead.
view. Sorry, everybody. I get distracted by what I see. Okay, I found another one in here in Sun Rays. And John, when you read the Ghazal, you know, it just reminds me, where are we? It reminds me of Bauji's great sense of humor and how throughout the Ghazals, even though there's all this longing and all this pain and suffering, he always, that sense of humor comes shining through. So this one is number 78, and it's called What a Song. Oh, Mayhair, what a song you have given me, which has become my very life. And though I sing it all the time, people think I don't sing and that I don't know singing. Oh, learned scholars of different religions, you talk and talk about the song, but you never consider how it should be sung. But if you try to sing it, your tongue will not work and you will become dumb. Oh, friends, why do you get disappointed thinking that you cannot sing? Know well that when one surrenders oneself at the feet of the beloved and follows his wish, his song is sung without singing. Oh, ascetics, what patience you have that you meditate, concentrate, and do yogic practices to find God, even though you have to take thousands of births to fulfill your desire through this medium. But I am very impatient, and I can't wait so long to find my beloved, so I follow his wish wholeheartedly. Oh, brothers and sisters, you have no idea how fortunate you are in coming in contact with the beloved. You are thousands of years ahead of those who are still completely attached to illusion and who feel proud in ignoring you. Oh, people of the world, you don't know that you're in a prison of illusion, or how helpless that you are, that you like the life of the prison. But don't worry. The beloved is working to make you aware of the prison. And when he makes you aware of it, you will long to get out of it. Oh, Bhau, how is it that you are in close association with the beloved and still you are in a prison of illusion? We presume that your surrenderance at the feet of the beloved is not complete. And though you talk about God, you think about food.
Wow, wow. You bring such life to his ghazal. Beautiful. I mean, you have a knack of sharing that so beautifully. And I like that one, he makes you aware of the prison you're in. Oh, beautiful that is. So beautiful. And thanks for sharing it so with a lot of energy. Yeah, lovely.
Thank you.
Thanks, Robin. Thanks, Robin. Wow. And next we have Shelley.
Hey, good morning, good evening. Robin, that was wonderful, and that's a favorite of mine. So thank you for sharing it. I'm going to read from Meher Roshni, and it's number 11. Beloved Meher is about to break his silence here and now. Listen to what he is going to speak here and now. This now is always now, ever this moment, and always this moment. The beloved is always in this now, doing this universal work. Here means always here, unlimited by time and space, remain established in it. The beloved keeps his treasure in this here and now for everyone. Keep your feet firmly established here and don't wander here and there. The beloved is planning to give you the cup of dawn here and now. One whose self wanes and becomes air thin is loved by the beloved. The beloved weighs everyone here and now and allows only the weightless into his kingdom. Everyone has to lose weight and stop all movement completely. Oh, Bhau, the beloved is about to break his silence and give his secret here and now. Jai Meher Baba, Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai.
Jai Baba Shelley. Beautiful here and now. That's what it is. Thank you so much for sharing that beautiful ghazal of Bhau's. And I thought I'll continue a little bit more from Meher Sarot. This is taken from the acknowledgement section. And here Bhau further goes. When I would read the ghazals, Baba would sometimes ask me to repeat a certain line that he especially liked, or sometimes the entire ghazal. Often Baba would embrace me, kiss me, and say, have you any idea what you have written? How touching it is? Kabir has written exceptionally. His meaning is deep, but the language is lacking. But here, there is both language and depth. You have no idea what you have written. Your writing flows like a river. Beautiful. Yeah. And I see no hands at this time, but I always felt I should share this song from Ted. And this is one of the Bhau's ghazals, very beautiful one at that. So let me find it quickly. And here it is. Let me know if you can't hear.
Okay, tune 2. Most of the verses are Baba's. Baba gave the words to Bhau. Now when I even hear love's name, my heart begins to quake in fear. Once a death shroud, black and plain, now my heart's become my murderer. Now when I even hear love's name, waiting you, I have endured thousands of types of pain a day. Once my heart was pain imbued, now pain's eating my heart away. And now, when I even hear love's name, when I even hear love's name, my heart's weeping tears of flame. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba. Once I lived in empty space, and he was pleased with my loneliness. Now my heart's a meeting place for his lovers in his loneliness. And now, when I even hear love's name, I'm useless now because of love, and know what pain I'm suffering. I once was smart, cut above, now my heart's a careless bumbling. And now, when I even hear love's name, when I even hear love's name, my heart's weeping tears of flame. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba. Oh, Meher dear, reveal to me, what have you done to this heart of mine? It has no more care for me, it's become yours, no longer mine. Now, when I even hear love's name, once I'd go searching for you till I found you, no address at all. Now by your grace, ever true, my heart's become your capital. And now, when I even hear love's name, when I even hear love's name, my heart's weeping tears of flame. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba. What hardships, what calamities, what injustice on this path of yours. Seeing my life's tragedies, my heart's dying, it can't endure. And now, when I even hear love's name, so what to do and where to aim, how to console this heart of mine. My heart's now weeping tears of flame, it's become his, no longer mine. And now, when I even hear love's name, when I even hear love's name, my heart's weeping tears of flame. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba. Oh, Bhau, I am now traveling through a great storm of fiery tears. See, my heart is bursting out from its cage of hopes and fears. And now, when I even hear love's name, yes, see, Bhau, I'm traveling through a great storm of fiery tears. See, my heart is bursting out from its cage of hopes and fears. And now, when I even hear love's name, when I even hear love's name, my heart's weeping tears of flame. And now, when I even hear love's name, when I even hear love's name, my heart's weeping tears of flame. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba.
Wow, that's a beautiful ghazal and very beautifully shared by Ted. This was sung in Asheville, actually, in one of the sahawazas they have. And yeah, beautiful. And Ken has one more for us. Beautiful. Jai Baba, Ken.
Okay, Chihuahua. This is one of the later ghazals in Marashani too. It's called Osaki, Make Me Like Unto Yourself. Yo, let's see if I can get this right. Yo, let me bring this down. Try this. Your one shot make me, intoxicate me. I am sick of thinking only of me. Have mercy on me. Lord, make me mad for you. Saki, bring me the cup of wine and press onward. Please do not strand me out in mid-ocean. Take hold of my hand for the final crossing. I've listened to your lovers, and I drank the wine of longing. I lost interest in the affairs of the world, and I am no longer cunning. The world thinks me mad, but they cannot know what madness is. Why should I listen? Saki, I am pleading with you, bring me home. This world has held me for such a long, long time. Beloved, bring me home, put an end to this story. Now I have come to you, so helpless in this path. Make me the moth of your flame, glorious like unto yourself. Listen to your lovers and thank the wine of longing. I've lost interest in the affairs of the world, and I am no longer cunning. The world thinks me mad, but they cannot know what madness is. Why should I listen? Saki, I am pleading with you, bring me home. Saki, I am pleading with you, bring me home. Your wine shop make me, intoxicate me. I am sick of thinking only of me. Please do not strand me out in mid-ocean. Take hold of my hand for the final crossing. I listened to your lovers, and I drank the wine of longing. I lost interest in the affairs of the world, and I am no longer cunning. The world thinks me mad, but they cannot know what madness is. Why should I listen? Saki, I am pleading with you, bring me home. Saki, I am pleading with you, bring me home. Bring me home. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba. Yeah, pleading with you to bring me home. We all want that. Jai Baba. Thank you so much, Ken. You are a gem. Wonderful songs there from the Ghazals. And next, it's going to be Madeline. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba. Excuse me. Beautiful as always, Ken. Seems that Baba's opened up the floodgates of my heart and all hearts Oh, goodness. So let's see. This is a ghazal from Sun Rays, and what he inscribed to me goes like this. My dearest teacher, Marilyn, may beloved Avatar Meher Baba bless you with his love so that sun rays may become a medium for you to meditate on the beloved and you long and long to embrace his life divine. Bow. Excuse me, a little bit of a frog in my throat. This is called A Cup of Your Presence. Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai. O Meher, though you are eternally present and I feel your presence in my heart, I miss your beautiful smile and your loving embrace. O beloved, I long to see your beautiful face, but how can I see in the dark night? Only purity can light the lamp of love in my heart to see your face. O beloved, you dropped your physical form and my heart broke into pieces. And though painful, I find that this life is worth living because each piece of my heart longs to drink a cup of your presence. Oh, friends, please do not ask me how I lead my life nowadays. I long to embrace my death, and the beloved tells me, wait. And I am waiting painfully. Oh, brothers and sisters, how can I explain what type of life I lead in the company of my beloved? Sometimes my smile appears as tears, and sometimes my tears appear as a smile. O people of the world, you have not the slightest idea of my life with the beloved, and you think that I lead a painfully miserable life. But I tell you that the happiness derived from all the wealth and comforts of the world is nothing before the joy one receives from a little pain of longing for the beloved. O bow, do not forget that you have not yet enjoyed the slightest breeze of the path, and your head is not yet bent down completely at the feet of the beloved. Therefore, long to become a true slave of the beloved and use only the language befitting a slave. Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai. Thank you all.
Lovely, Marilyn. I mean, such heartfelt reading there. I mean, I can understand the lump in the throat. I mean, it's just such intense feeling there. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much, Jai Baba. And Meher Prasad, Jai Baba.
Hey, Bob. I thought I'll read from Baba. Baba put him throughout his life with Baba. It's full of I'll read. Okay. This is from Lord Meher. Bhau Kalchuri came to Dehradun to stay with him permanently on Wednesday, 8 July 1953. Baba explained to him The first order I am giving you is to visit the rooms of the mandali every night and say loudly, "You fools, keep silence after 9 o'clock." Baba added, "This is Bhau was a newcomer, the youngest of the mandali at 20, been with Baba since the 1920s. Soon after sunset, Bhau became very nervous and twice had to go to the toilet. I asked him, and
Mayor Prasad, it appears your
I think
connection is a
yes,
little, has low bandwidth or something. So you're breaking up as you're sharing. So
okay.
yeah, if there is a way to improve that, please.
No.
Yeah.
Why don't I come back and
Yeah. Maybe
see
that's
if it improves later?
right. Great idea. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And sorry for the disturbance there, but we'll continue.
Yeah, no.
Jai Baba Rosalie.
Jai Baba. So many times, so many sessions with Bhau coming and sitting in the barn, and I loved it because I love to sing Kawali. I mean, I'll just sing a couple of lines. Humko mita sake, humko mita sake, zamane me dum nahi, dum nahi. The world does not have the strength to destroy me. Humse zamane khuda hai, humse zamane khuda hai, zamane mein hum nahi, hum nahi. The world is for me. I am not for the world. What's not to love about the Kawali? Anyway, I thank Bhau for all those gatherings. That they were very joyous for me because I was focused on the Kawali singing at Baba's feet. Who else is there to sing for? Anyway, Bhau did sign this book for me, The Mischievous Chicken. And I wanted to read the inscription. With all love to you, dear Sister Rosalie, may beloved Avatar, may her Baba disclose the secret of his mischief in your heart. It could happen. It could happen. And speaking of mischief, I joined a Zoom session reading. I think it was the Nothing and the Everything. So we're reading away, and all of a sudden my book stops. Everyone else is going on. I had this book, and it's called The Mischievous Chicken. Anyway, it stopped. It stopped, which I thought was quite mischievous. It stopped at page 150. And it went on to 340. So, it's like, I got the mischief right here. Anyway, I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. There are so many Ghazals that I love. And where's Scott McKay? He put that beautiful Ghazal together about getting caught in the net. I'm a deer caught in the net of my beloved. There's so many, whether they're spoken or sung, just so generously joyous. Yeah. So I thank Bhau for being, even though he was overlooked. That's very interesting about being overlooked, because he was a Mandali earlier than being Bhau Kalchuri. He was nervous and he passed away. If people don't know that, it's pretty general knowledge. And I thought, he comes back and then Baba ignores him. So we don't know this play of love. We just have our own path to go with the beloved. And by the way, the beloved, Baba came, I have come not to teach, but to awaken me in you. Me in you. It's not the age of priest or anything like that. It's we don't need the second hand. This is the time to grab it within. Jai Baba, thank you for all your shares. It's very joyous. Jai Baba. Oh, I remember Robin, I remember you and your husband dancing the begin in the barn. That was quite astounding. I appreciated it, I could tell you. And it was Baba's, he wanted it played 7 times when he passed away. So he kind of favored the song.
He had us do that in his room in Maribod also at the trust.
We actually have a video
of it.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have
And
to
also when Bhau came back from the United States the very, very last time, it was 2010, and I worked for Marinath, so we were very close. And Marinath asked us to come at 4:30 in the morning to the Samadhi because Bhau was coming straight from the plane to the Samadhi, and he sat in front of the door, at the Samadhi, before it was officially opened, and he told us to dance then.
Right in front of the Samadhi.
Exactly.
Get up there and dance at 5 in the morning in front of him.
That's a whole other story.
Yeah, in front of everybody.
I would say, of course. What better place to do it? Yeah, Jai Baba, thank you. I'd love to see that film of you dancing. Maybe you can hook in with, have a sharing at Baba Zoom and
show.
Yeah, that would be delightful. Yeah.
Talk to Angela.
Yeah, talk to Angela. Please, Jai Baba.
Jai Baba, Rosalie. Thanks, all of you there. Wonderful, Rosalie, for your share there. And Shailaja wants to slide in a song. I mean, it's not a ghazal, but initially Bhau thought some songs were ghazals, and Bhau tells him, no, they're not ghazals. I'll tell you how to do it. So we take that little leeway and then slide in a song of Bhau's. This is a song by Bhau. So here it is. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba. Actually, this is a song that both Baba and Bhauji wrote, I believe, and it's called Kuch Kehna Hai To. The meaning is, if there is anything to say only the words of love. Love is the essence. Become a must for the beloved's sake and drink the nectar of love. Burn all your desires in the fire of love. Instead of worrying about yourself, live for others. You give everything that belongs to you to the Sadguru and accept everything for him.
From him.
And accept everything from him. Jai Baba. कुछ कहना है तो कहना हो तो प्रेम की बातें किया करो कुछ कहना है तो कहना हो तो प्रेम की बातें किया करो प्रेम ही सार है प्रेम ही सार है प्रेम ही सार है प्रेम ही सार है मस्त बनो प्रियतम के कारण मस्त बनो प्रियतम के कारण प्रेम सुधा रस पिया करो, मस्त बनो प्रियतम के कारण प्रेम सुधा रस पिया करो। कबाब दिल का बना के खाऊं, कबाब दिल का बना के खाऊं, खून जिगर का पिया करो। कुछ कहना है तो कहना हो तो प्रेम की बातें किया करो, प्रेम ही सार है, प्रेम ही सार है। ऐसा मरना मरूं कि जिससे मरने पर भी जिया करो, ऐसा मरना मरूं कि जिससे मरने पर भी जिया करो। अपने खातिर मरा करो तुम, अपने खातिर मरा करो तुम, पर के खातिर जिया करो। कुछ कहना है तो कहना हो तो प्रेम की बातें किया करो, प्रेम ही सार है, प्रेम ही सार है। सतगुरु को सब अपना देकर उससे सब कुछ लिया करो, सतगुरु को सब अपना देकर उससे सब कुछ लिया करो। भाव कहे कुछ कहना है तो भाव कहे कुछ कहना है, कुछ कहना है तो कहना हो तो प्रेम की बातें किया करो, प्रेम ही सार है, प्रेम ही सार है, प्रेम ही सार है, प्रेम ही सार है। अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय। जय बाबा।
Thank you, Shalga. Beautiful
Jai
song
Baba.
there. I love that song. Thanks again. Jai Baba.
जय बाबा।
And Fred next. Jai Baba Fred.
Hey, Bob, everybody. This is from Meher Sarod, Ghazal 128. My beautiful message. O Meher, your lovely name is meant for me, and your silence is my beautiful message. When I caught hold of your feet, I became a stranger to my own self. Now, what good am I? All I can do is weep and weep in your love. The pain of love is killing me. What should I do? How can I explain that this pain is my elixir? I have become useless and worthless, yet my condition has left me skilled. After seeing my tears, you still have not shown me any kindness. Oh, beloved, now my tears repent for having caused you blame. Oh, Bhau, this world and its affairs are unimportant. What can I do worthwhile to a world that is nothing but illusion? Jai Baba. I was wondering if I could sing the song that Bauji loved,
Yeah.
Mano Nach Calypso.
Oh, yeah. We love it. Yeah.
Bauji would ask me sometimes in awkward situations, We were saying goodbye in 2010 at LAX airport. And we were in the area where the TSA people check everything and so forth before you go to your gate. And Bauji said, sing your song. And so here it goes. Now mind, he always want to crow, work so fast while the heart works slow. Baba says that mind must go. So we sing Manona's Calypso. And the tune go, mind, mind, stupid mind. Why don't you go away and leave me behind? Mind, mind, why don't you let me be so I can find reality? Now mind just loves duality, tells me God is illusory. Mind, you are my enemy. You just want me to want me. Mind, who do you think you are? You make what's near seem oh so far. Wait till I get you to Ahmednagar. We'll fix you with the avatar. Mind, mind, stupid mind. Why don't you go away and leave me behind? Mind, mind, why don't you let me be so I can find reality? Now, mind, you're such a pesky creature. Sometimes you're just too hard to feature. First you're a beggar and then a preacher. And now you even want to be a spiritual teacher. Oh, my mind, I've known you oh so long. Send you back where you belong. Everything you do comes out wrong. So let us sing the chorus of this song. Mind, mind, stupid mind. Why don't you go away and leave me behind? Mind, mind, why don't you let me be so I can find reality? Now, mind, you think you're so cool. You think you really make the rules. Mind don't know he's just a tool. Oh, my mind, you're such a fool. Mind, mind, stupid mind. Why don't you go away and leave me behind? Mind, mind, why don't you let me be so I can find reality? Now, mind, have you ever heard of Haya? That's the Sufi term for modesty. Oh, no, you're just too full of Maya, burning like a forest fire all day long with desire. Mind, you think you're in the driver's seat? Think you're something that can't be beat? Remind me of a parakeet all day long. Go tweet, tweet, tweet. Mind, mind, stupid mind. Why don't you go away and leave me behind? Mind, mind, why don't you let me be so I can find reality? Jaiba.
Wow, Fred, what a ghazal you shared, and this song we simply love. And you singing it, it's just so beautiful. And by the way, I just have a question. Who wrote this one? Did you write it?
Oh, no, that is written by Sufism reoriented Henry Midland.
Oh, okay, okay. That's him. Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Wow. Wonderful. Keep sharing that song whenever you get a chance. Yeah, we love it. Jai Baba. And we have Meher Chand. Jai Baba.
Jai Meher Baba. This ghazal is written by Bhauji, and this is one of the favorite ghazal to Mansari auntie. And this ghazal I sang when Bhau dropped his Babu, rejoined Baba. I sang this ghazal near his body on 23rd September 2013. And the meaning of the song is, when you have started coming into my dreams, my dreams were wiped off. And you have shown me the new path to lead my life, because you have shown me the new path and you led me to the new path. And I've started not using my brain, because you yourself has constructed a home in my heart and showing me the way. There's no procedure, no the rights, no rules, and there's no nothing is there, because Jab meher aap hi Babu, when your Baba yourself is become Babu, instead taking Bauji with you. Let's see how Baba wants me to sing. ख्याल में जब से मेहर तुम आप ही आने लगे, ख्याल में जब से मेहर तुम आप ही आने लगे, ख्याल दुनिया के तभी से ख्याल से जाने लगे, ख्याल दुनिया के तभी से ख्याल से जाने लगे। जिंदगी ने राह पाई, राह खुद ही ले चली, जिंदगी ने राह पाई, राह खुद ही ले चली, क्योंकि तुम ही राह बनकर, क्योंकि तुम ही राह बनकर राह दिखलाने लगे, क्योंकि तुम ही राह बनकर राह दिखलाने लगे। अकल अपना बैज लेके राह से हटने लगे, अकल अपना बैज लेके राह से हटने लगे, और दिल में घर बनाकर, और दिल में घर बनाकर वास तुम पाने लगे, और दिल में घर बसा कर वास तुम पाने लगे। रीति कैसी, नीति कैसी, और कैसी धारणा, रीति कैसी, नीति कैसी, और कैसी धारणा, जब मेहर ही आप बाहो, जब मेहर ही आप बाहो, साथ ले जाने लगे, जब मेहर ही आप बाहो, साथ ले जाने लगे, ख्याल दुनिया के तभी से ख्याल से जाने लगे, ख्याल में जब से मेहर तुम आप ही आने लगे। अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय. And Bhau says one thing also. जब one the beautiful words in तुम्ही तो हो in Hindi. Last line I like a lot. बाहु कहते ओम, बाहु कहते ओम प्यारे मेहर, शब्द और अक्षर तुम्ही तो हो. Bhau says, oh my dear Meher, you are the words and you are the sound. You are everything. Jai Meher Baba.
Wow, beautiful, Meherchand. You sang so
Jai Meher.
beautifully. That's a lovely song of Bhav's. Okay,
Thank
let's
you.
go
Jai
on.
Meher Baba.
Jai Baba, Meherchand. Really good, really good. And walking on the Ghazal path, let's see what Marsha has. Jai Baba.
Hi. I was lucky to get a book, The Nothing and Everything, and Bhau signed it. So I'm going to read the Meher Baba, beloved Father, I dedicate this book to the love of your lovers who are longing to know nothing is nothing in order to find you as everything. And he said, my dearest sister Marsha, may beloved Avatar Meher Baba touch the drop of your heart with his love so that the drop may long and long to merge into the ocean of everything. Bow. And then I'm going to read page 115. It's the endless end. Here ends the story of the mischievous chicken, the ancient one who comes again and again. But this story does not end for us. Every individual must complete the same journey. Every individual must write the same story. Every soul must journey the same 14 adventures, and every journey in his own unique way towards realizing self. In reality, this story never began, so it will never end. This is a story of the beginningless beginning to the endless end, to the endless find. The meaning of the beginningless beginning is that God has no beginning. God is eternal, ever existing in reality. But illusion does have a beginning, and because of the mischief of that chicken, all creation has come into being. The beginningless soul, by becoming an individual, has a beginning in an embodied drop, the Jivatma, and journeys through evolution, reincarnation, and involution in illusion to attain realization. That which has a beginning must have an end. For this reason, after the realization of God in human form, the story of illusion comes to its end, the endless end, and the soul ever lives. Its existence is everlasting. There is never an end to it. That endless end is a story of the other drops, the countless stories of each mischievous chicken. That story is a story of illusion, and it ends for each individual drop in finding its real self, the ocean. Enmeshed in the beginningless beginning, we who have been everything have been adventuring, and after innumerable and unimaginable ages, we have reached the human form. This is kind of long, so you want me to, I'll continue because I like it. Anyway, the adventure is still in dream illusion, and still we know not that it is a dream, and think and feel and act as if it is real. Ultimately, we have to awaken from this dream, and we can only do that if we love God so much that we forget our own being. The only remedy for finding an end to this beginning, the only remedy to our sleeping and dreaming, is real love, and such love can awaken one. Such love brings back the mischievous chicken to tell us his story, which tells us our future. Real love will make us realize the story which he himself has told. The universe is the game of everything and nothing, and in the infinite nothing of this nothingness, we remain entrapped. The play of everything and nothing is the first soul's Leela. As he is so mischievous that he only loves to play, and none knows how he plays his game until who he is has been realized. The limitation of imagination, the prison of creation, is a play of the beloved child who became our beloved father and who keeps playing to gradually give God realization to everyone. Though we suffer in this prison of body, energy, and mind continuously, none could bear it unless he came back again and again, and he does, because the mischievous one is filled with love and pity. He gives us a little love and pity to everyone of his brothers and sisters so that we can bear being without him when he is not in form. In order to experience everything, all of nothing must be experienced, and that is why he has kept this play of everything and nothing. The shadows of the nothing are gross, subtle, and mental worlds. They have to be experienced, and ultimately, the real nothing is experienced, nirvana. Then only in the infinite nothing, the everything is experienced as real, nit vilkaup. Thus, the divine game of nothing and everything is necessary and will continue. And the mischief monger will have to incarnate at the appointed age every time as the avatar. Thus, he has come in this age to make us realize that nothing is necessary to experience the everything. May we who have bowed to his feet for endless ages and cycles ever remain bowed at the feet of the Ancient One and call on his name. Calling his name, whenever he is the nameless one, return that mischievous chicken who calls himself Huma, the phoenix, or the mischievous child who became the father, ever declares, I have no name, I am he, the only one, but for the sake of pity you may call me by my name, the nameless one, the formless one. Keeps on playing the game of everything and nothing and assumes a form and name to be one of us. None loves the game more than he, because it is all his mischief. It is Mayor Baba who keeps up the game of worlds of creation, his dream, only for that one moment when in an instant he has planned to awaken one of us. At Mayor Baba's feet I remain bowed, for he is no one else but the same ancient one who has come to awaken. It is only he to whom mankind can remain bowed. It is only he that mankind can worship. For that purpose, he keeps playing the game that some of us will awaken. Jai Baba. Yeah. And you know, I hadn't looked at this book for a long time, and last night in the middle of the night, I got up and opened it to that passage. So I guess, you know, it's like, wow. And then I didn't even know about this meeting today. So that goes to show you that Baba's really at work, right?
Yeah, no, he does. He does.
I had no idea that there was even a Bhau thing today, you know, till I just sat down. Yeah.
And no, we are actually trying to read his ghazals, but the share of yours is beautiful. I mean, you know, it's a great reminder. I mean, I'm sure most of us have read that, but, you know, thinking about it again through you is very, very beneficial. Jai Baba. Thank you. Thank you, Marsha. Wonderful. And Rosalie has something, but before that,
I do.
Yeah, go. Okay, Jai Baba.
I wanted to say a couple of things. One is that song that we love that Fred sings, Mine, Mine. It was written by Hank Minlin. He is a Baba Sufi. And also he wrote the American Artie, How Can One Fathom Your you know, so he's like quite a musician. Anyway, but I wanted to say, Bhau encouraged this book, and it is so fabulous. I mean, it's a children's book, but let's face it, in this art of loving, we're children. But anyway, no one could not remember the cobra, the repentant cobra. So these are all precious stories with deep meanings. And the Baba lover that did the artwork, Nadja Wolenska, I wanted to show you. See if you can pick out yourself as a chicken. It's like a whole spread that is so beautiful. Yeah, and it's like precious. It's not limited for children. This is like, and I always think that sure, Bhau wrote Ghazals, but Bhau is Baba's. You know, this is an unlimited sharing, of course, because Baba is not limited.
Yes.
He's out of, yeah.
Can you hold the cover up again? Can you hold the cover up so I can take a picture of it? To the cover, yeah. So
it's called Nectar for the Children.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna take a picture of it so I can.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I think of Where's Waldo. They have that little cartoon. It's like, where are we? You know, pecking away. But it is precious, and it's all these stories that Bhau got straight from Baba. So
yeah,
that's the back of the book.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I like that little kid to the left of Baba. He looks so cute.
Yeah.
Or is it to the right? Yeah, maybe to the right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Rosalie. That's all little ones.
I would say in this mischievous life we have what is right and what is left. Only God knows. Only God knows, especially nowadays.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Rosalie.
Jai Baba.
Yeah, Jai Baba. Jai Baba. And I think I have one thing to share, and we'll see if anybody else has any more after. Otherwise, we'll just call it for today. And here it is. This is from Meher Sarod, the title of which is He Shoots Arrows Through His Smile. Oh, beloved Meher, at every step you add to my afflictions. Your mercy has become the enemy of my life. Outwardly, he has me laughing, hiding the inner flow of tears, and the world in its innocence thinks he showers only happiness. It does not know he shoots arrows with his smile. It does not know the beloved bestows only pain. Love is nothing but annihilation. There is no room for complaint. Still, I cannot stop my tongue from complaining about you. He lives most in the hearts of those he kills. Let me read that line again. He lives most in the hearts of those he kills. But I am so ruined, I have forgotten this secret. Do not think he comforts the ones whom he consoles. Do not think he comforts the ones whom he consoles. I have seen them grieving in anguish all through the day and night. Oh, Bhau, he broke all the promises he ever gave, insisting he never broke any because he is the truth. What a beautiful ghazal that is.
Well, that light helps some.
Yeah.
Torch light helps.
Jai Baba.
That Sailaja, that ghazal you sang, did you? That was so beautiful. Did you explain it, or did you? I don't remember.
I did read the meaning of the song before I sang it.
Yeah, unless you want, we will share it in one of the artists again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a very popular Bhav's song, not a ghazal really, but we slid it in just like that. But let's see.
We barely scratched the surface.
Yo, I know. There's so many of his. I mean, even the one I just read, I just picked randomly. Wow, that to me, it really struck me. You know, I don't know if I should read again.
It's very profound.
Yeah, let me read that again. Sorry.
Yeah.
If he shoots arrows through his smile. You want to read that down?
Sure. Okay. Oh, beloved Meher, at every step you add to my afflictions. Your mercy has become the enemy of my life. Outwardly, he has me laughing, hiding the inner flow of tears, and the world in its innocence thinks he showers only happiness. It does not know he shoots arrows with his smile. It does not know the beloved bestows only pain. Love is nothing but annihilation. There is no room for complaint. Still, I cannot stop my tongue from complaining about you. He lives most in the hearts of those he kills. But I am so ruined, I have forgotten this secret. Do not think he comforts the ones whom he consoles. I have seen them grieving in anguish all through the day and night. O Bhau, he broke all the promises he ever gave, insisting he never broke any because he is the truth.
Wow, that's a beauty, really. Yeah, I love that.
Hey, Prakash.
Yeah.
In fact, the Shailaja which sang that "Kuch kehna hai to prem ki baat kiya karo." The words are given by Baba and the song written by Bhau.
Oh, okay.
Meher Baba Dwara likhe gaya ghazal. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So there it is.
Baba given the word.
Baba gave the words, and Bhauji wrote the song, is it? I mean, in the sense, he set the melody. Yeah, that's great. Oh, Dave and Betty, Jai Baba.
Muted.
Sorry. Yeah, Dave and Betty, you have something to share?
We are totally changing the mood here.
But we were, Bauchi was a wonderful friend to us, and he named Dave a Lemon Tractor Daddy, and I'm Lemon Mummy, and we're going to sing "Pardon Me, Bhau," a song that Huey wrote about Bhau's experience driving the tractor. I hope it's a little irreverent, but Bauchi, I had an agricultural degree, and he had to drive a tractor as a test for that degree, and he failed. He drove the tractor into a shed. So this is the song that Huey McDonald composed to go with that event, called "Pardon Me, Bhau." Pardon me, Bhau, is that a tractor that you're driving? Looks like you're taking a test. Don't make it a mess. Pardon me, Bhau, that's not the Chattanooga choo-choo. It's a dangerous truck. You might run out of luck. Pardon me, Bhau, I think you're going way too fast. Don't press that pedal. It's not the brake, it's the gas. People standing in the road are running for life, screaming like they saw a ghost and filled with fright. Bhau, you better stop now. The shed is very close now. Press the brake. I fear it's too late. Thank God it's not a cow. Pardon me, Bhau, is that a tractor that you're driving? Hope you pass the test. I think you need a rest. Hey, Baba.
Wow, that's hilarious, beautiful. I mean, I give it to Hugh for writing that.
Very funny.
And beautiful. I mean, it's so melodious as well. I mean, you guys sang it so beautifully.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you, Dave and Betty there. Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful. And at this time, we're almost close to 1.5 hours of the program. And I see no hands. If there is anything, one last one from anybody, that would be great. And then we can close it after that. Let's see. Anybody?
Hey, Meher Prasad was supposed to.
No, he has some network problems. So he said next time. And moreover, that's not a ghazal kind of thing. So he says, well, I'll share it next time. Okay. So there, Renuka, Jai Baba.
Jai Meher Baba.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
I want to sing a Bhauji's Ghazal. It's the meaning that, well, if once you just see the Baba and you will see the effects of his love, don't ask anyone this situation in his love. When you feel love about him in your heart, you will automatically come to know how you feel. Here it is the short meaning of this ghazal. अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय। मेहर को सिर्फ एक नजर देख लेना, मेहर को सिर्फ एक नजर देख लेना, मोहब्बत का फिर तब असर देख लेना, मेहर को सिर्फ एक नजर देख लेना, मेहर को सिर्फ एक नजर देख लेना। न पूछो किसी को ये मोहब्बत की हालत, न पूछो किसी को ये मोहब्बत की हालत, पाओगे दिल में खबर देख लेना, मेहर को सिर्फ एक नजर देख लेना, मेहर को सिर्फ एक नजर देख लेना। दिखता है उनको ये दुनिया का नक्शा, दिखता है उनको ये दुनिया का नक्शा, मेहर को पाने की सफर देख लेना, मेहर को सिर्फ एक नजर देख लेना, मेहर को सिर्फ एक नजर देख लेना। किसी भी आफत से डरते नहीं है, किसी भी आफत से डरते नहीं है। वो कैसे बने हैं निडर देख लेना, मेहर को सिर्फ एक नजर देख लेना, मेहर को सिर्फ एक नजर देख लेना। भाव उनके आशिक बढ़े जा रहे हैं, भाव उनके आशिक बढ़े जा रहे हैं। मोहब्बत में उनका जिगर देख लेना, मेहर को सिर्फ एक नजर देख लेना, मेहर को सिर्फ एक नजर देख लेना। मोहब्बत का फिर तब असर देख लेना, मेहर को सिर्फ एक नजर देख लेना, मेहर को सिर्फ एक नजर देख लेना, मेहर को सिर्फ एक नजर देख लेना। अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय।
Very sweet. So beautifully
Thank you
sung.
so much. Jai
Yeah.
Meher Baba for giving me
Such a,
chance. Jai Baba.
yeah, such a love. Where are you from? In India?
I'm from Wardha, Maharashtra, India. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Baba has given you that gift. You shared
Thank you
your
so much, Baba.
lovely
Thank you,
voice and
Uncle.
great
Jai
ghazal
Baba.
playing. Thank you so much, Renika ji. Jai Baba. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
What was that one word? Meher Kosike. Something like, what does that mean?
Okay. Renika, can you answer?
Pardon. Can you repeat, please?
The first line.
It says Meher Kosike. That's all I remember. You keep repeating. And what is that?
मेहर को सिर्फ एक नजर देख लेना,
Meaning
मेहर
of the
को
line.
सिर्फ एक नजर देख लेना. Once you just see the Baba and you will see the effects of his love. That is the meaning of this line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jai
Yeah,
Meher Baba.
one glance at him.
Yeah, one glance.
Yeah.
One nazar means one glance on Baba itself is enough. Because
yeah,
mohabbat mein fir you can see the effects. Yeah.
Only. Beautiful.
That's originally the song composed by Kale Guruji of Wardha.
Yes,
and,
Uncle.
And it was sang by very nicely by Varsha Talnitkar.
Okay.
And as early as in 85.
And so did
I heard that
Renika.
song through.
Renika did a great
Varsha
job.
Talnitkar.
Thanks again.
Thank you, Uncle. Thank you, Baba.
Thanks,
Jai Baba.
Lakshan, for adding to the meaning. And at this time, I think we may want to end this program at this time. But before we do that, we all will take Baba's name 3 times. So you all can please unmute yourselves and we'll repeat Baba's name 3 times. Avatar
Meher Baba
Jai.
Jai.
Avatar
Baba ki jai. Avatar Meher
Baba ki
jai.
And we thank everybody. Wonderful shares. I mean, what can we say? It's beautiful shares of Bhau's ghazals and other songs too. And wonderful, everybody. And thanks.
Thanks for your beautiful participation.
Yeah. And thanks to Baba for giving us this opportunity to be together and share his love together and remember him together. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. And thanks,
Thank you.
Dancing Mummy, for sharing with such passion.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. And there Bhauji is. Thank you so much again. and Avtar Meher Baba.
Baba ki jai.
Baba. Thank you.
Everybody have a blessed rest of the day.
Yeah. Jai Baba.
Thank you for hosting this program too.
Jai Baba.
Thank you. Yeah.
Time to depart with